The Gateway Arch looming over downtown St. Louis. The Phillies take on the Cardinals. Next. With the Gateway Arch welcoming us in the background, a look at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Central leading St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here for what promises to be a good one. I'm joined by Eric Karros and the newest member of our team, Steve Lyons, as we delve into our pitching matchup here in the opener.
Yeah, well, this should be a pretty good matchup here. Both of these teams entering this series on winning streaks. So it's going to be up to these two gentlemen right here to make sure that their team's streak continues.
All right, Steve, EK will join us in a moment, but before he does, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies, as their starting 9 tonight will look like this. They'll have to match up against one of the very best around these past few seasons, the hard-throwing right-hander Adam Wainwright. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Ben Revere will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And here's a pitch swung on and sent on the ground to short. And he's retired, 1 away.
Well, there's a good way to start it. A nice little 4-hopper to short to take care of the leadoff guy. And that might help you get into a little bit of a groove.
Kevin Franzen will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Another 0-2 coming. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. But take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just getting started here in St. Louis. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Now another 2-2. And he looks at his sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, nobody in that dugout's going to give him high fives for striking out. But, you know, at least he forced that starter to expend a lot of energy here to get the job done. You know, in the 1st inning, that won't be lost on his teammates.
Ryan Howard will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the 1st. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And this ball will be chopped foul. A 1-2 from Wainwright. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. Phillies down in order. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. They'll go to work against the most valuable player from the 2008 World Series, the changeup specialist, left-hander Cole Hamels. Now we'll look at the way the Phillies will line up behind him. Alan Craig will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
For St. Louis, left fielder, Alan Craig.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he goes the other way with the fastball as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Revere is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter will stand in now, hoping to turn things around as he's stuck in a bit of a cold spell these past 5 ball games. First pitch coming. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. And he lays off for ball 1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Now the 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. And a full count now. 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
Michael Lee will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Let's go, Richard!
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. And now they've got him caught in a rundown. And the run is in to score to make this a 1-0 ball game.
Oh, this one really hurts. You don't mind seeing this quite as much with the bases empty, but this one's going to cost them a run.
Nate Walker will stand in, and he's certainly a dangerous man up there, currently 2nd in the National League in RBIs. First pitch coming. And this ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
He's set. Now the pitch. And he got him.
And sometimes up there you just get completely fooled. I mean, I think he changed his mind about swinging at this pitch about 3 different times while it was on its way to the plate. I'm going to swing. No. I'm going to take it. Oh, well, I better try to at least foul it off. And in the end, he got nothing.
Number 16 will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1.
Hit something hard right here.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to the first baseman, Howard, and with that, the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Dominic Brown will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off.
Dominic Brown.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Rolled foul off to the left, so they'll try it again. Now here's the pitch. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command 1-2.
Well, not a bad idea up there against a guy who's been fouling everything off in sight. You never know. Maybe he goes after that one, too.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Swing and a little tapper out in front of the mound. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Yeah, and that's a good job here to get off the mound quickly, pounce on it, and then make a good strong throw.
Chase Utley will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. First offering on the way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Throw to first, and Utley's retired. 2 gone.
2 more ground outs, and that's the product of throwing that sinker. Just about every time you swing at it, you're either going to hit the top of it or miss it altogether. And if you do hit it, you're going to be killing all the worms out there in front of home plate.
Marlon Byrd will stand in as one of the stars from yesterday's ball game as he had 3 hits in the victory. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
Yeah, he's letting these guys know early on. He's not going to be afraid to work inside. And that'll be something they'll need to think about.
Now a ground ball hit sharply back up the box, and it'll get into center field, a 2-out single. And that'll extend his hit streak as well, as he's now reached a Baker's dozen, 13 ball games. Will Nieves will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runner goes for second. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. And he is in there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Phillies strand one. They're down 1-0. Yadier Molina will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game.
Catcher, Yadier Molina.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Swinging a high bouncer to short. No problem here, 1 away.
Batting 7th, first baseman,
Matt Adams will get his first chance at it now. Didn't factor much into the win yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the ball game. Fouled straight back. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
And when you know you've got a guy in protect mode up there and he's fouling off pitches left and right, that's when you know you can just keep taking him further and further away. He winds up getting the punch out here on a pitch that's well out of the zone.
Peter Borges will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
And if you're not careful, this is the kind of guy that can run off 6 scoreless innings against you from here out. So that first inning run isn't something you can bank on holding up.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's a fair ball.
Yeah, this one looked like one of EK's 4-irons. He just kind of shanks this thing right down the right field line, but he manages to drop it just inside the chalk line, and that's a thing of beauty.
Adam Wainwright will take his first cuts of the ball game here.
Come on, guys, let's go.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Probably not a steal situation here with the pitcher at the plate. You want that pitcher to hit. You don't want to risk getting thrown out and forcing him to lead off the next inning.
MVP, MVP, MVP.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
You see right there on the graphic, these first 2 innings have been costly pitch-wise. He's at 35 already, and he's only through an inning and 2/3.
Hamels ready with the 1-1. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled back.
Here we go, Cardinals.
And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Cards leave 1. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Freddie Galvis will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Freddie Galvis.
Now here's the first pitch. And this is swung on and pretty well hit. Out to deep left center field. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Yeah, good chance to get that early run right back. This is a great swing right here. He drives this one all the way out to the wall, and he's into second with a leadoff double.
Cole Hamels will step in, and with nobody out, we'll see if they want to let him swing the bat or try to bunt that runner onto third. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. Showing bunt there, but he pulls back, and it's 1-1. Squaring around now is Hamels as he puts this one down. And a barehanded pickup, and you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Yeah, down by a run, they're not taking any chances here. They want to tie this ball game up, and the sacrifice moves a man to third here with just 1 away.
Ben Revere will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
Let's go, Cardinals.
Now the first pitch. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
In the dirt that time, but a good block there by Molina to keep it close. Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a one-run deficit here as the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Alan Craig will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
Left fielder, Alan Craig.
First pitch on the way. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. There's the lefty's offering on 1 and 2. In the air to left center. Revere will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
These are the types of balls where you worry about collisions out there. This ball's hit fairly sharply, almost exactly between the two outfielders, but this should always be the center fielder's ball if he can get to it. So he calls for it and he puts it away.
Matt Carpenter will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. Good setup, and the circle change hits the spot. 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. The 1 and 2 with one away. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2 and 2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
And this turned out to be a question of who'd blink first. I mean, these are 2 elite players in this game, neither of whom will back down from anybody. That was a heck of a battle there. The good news is there'll be others to come.
Michael Lee will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's a fastball that's hammered the other way to deep right field. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Nate Walker will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. lays off 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. This is hit sharply to the left side. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Kevin Franzen will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
For Philadelphia, third baseman Kevin Franzen.
Hey now.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Wainwright ready, the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Changed up on him there, but it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Craig is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
Ryan Howard will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. And a big swing by Howard, but he didn't get it, and it's 0-2.
And on the mound here, you got to make sure you pitch to the shift. You don't want to make it easier for a guy to go the other way on you.
Way outside. 1-2. And this will be fouled away. And Howard will wisely lay off that one as it's back to 2-2 now. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
When you're already in the hole at the plate, the last thing you want to do is keep digging, but that's what he's doing up there. That's the second time he struck out in the ball game, and it's another instance where his pitch selection is really doing him in.
Dominic Brown will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Now a ball swung on and taken the opposite way out toward fairly deep left center. Craig is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. A scoreless half inning there from Adam Wainwright. Still working on a 1-0 lead. Number 16 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Leading off in the Cardinal fourth, second baseman, number 16.
Now the first pitch.
Here we go.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
You can't try to outthink him up there. Just get a good pitch and square it up.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Curveball, or maybe even the circle change there. 2-2 regardless. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Swing, and he pulls the fastball that time high in the air toward fairly deep right center. Revere is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Oh, it makes such a difference here when you play during the day versus playing at night. 6 hours ago, this might have split the gap, but here it hangs up just long enough for him to run it down out there in right center field.
Yadier Molina will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Come on, St. Louis.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
Come on, Cardinals.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Two pitch on the way. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Let him walk you.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see there both guys getting it up into the 90s, 92 and 94 respectively. Matt Adams will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. First pitch coming. And Hamels takes something off to start the at-bat, and it pays off. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. Throw on to the big fella Howard at first, and with that, the inning is over. So Hamels had it work in that half of the inning. And his club's keeping it close. It's 1-0. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, and Chase Utley getting set to start things out here in the Phillies half of the inning. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1. Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first, and the leadoff man gone now to start the fifth.
Boy, that's just another off-balance swing right there. Not only are these guys light on hits, they're not even making solid contact right now.
So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in now is Marlon Byrd. First pitch coming from Wainwright. And Wainwright opens with a changeup, good for strike one.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are two gone. Will Nieves will stand in now with two away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
Swing and a liner toward right center. Base hit.
And they're able to keep the inning alive as you check out the numbers on his performance so far. That's just the third hit he's allowed to this point. He's been pretty much in control the whole way.
Freddie Galvis will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. Here's the first offering. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one. Now a ball hit back up the middle. A step on second for the force, and that'll do it. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first five. Home half of the fifth coming up. The Cardinals lead it 1-0. Peter Borges will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Let's go, Cardinals.
8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Here's a fly ball now lifted in the air out to right. Under it is Bird as he takes it for out number 1.
The pitcher, number 50, Adam Wainwright.
Adam Wainwright will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Bird will give it a look, but this falls for a single.
Boy, he's doing it all out there so far. Not only is he pitching a great game, but he gets in on the act offensively as well.
Alan Craig will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. Relay to Howard, and it's in time. The double play that ends the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More ahead from St. Louis right after this. Cole Hamels will stand in to lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I got to think he's going to leave the bat on his shoulder again here, even 2-0. This approach hasn't been too sharp so far to lead off the inning.
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
Boy, I think 2-0, and you're the pitcher, you got to be taken.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And he misses with it, ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
Yeah, nothing on the scoreboard yet, so maybe this can be a start as he's on base to lead off the inning.
Ben Revere will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
And this is low, but Molina's able to prevent it from getting away. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Grounded foul off to the right side. Three-two pitch. Hit on the ground to shortstop. Barehanded for 1. On to first, a double play.
As far as pitchers go, it seems like you're never far away from working out of danger if you've got that good sinking fastball. Here he's going to start this pitch right in the strike zone and then let it bear straight down. And at the plate, it's tough to do anything with it but hit it on the ground.
Kevin Franzen will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 2 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
Here he comes on 2-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Phillies go down quietly there. They still trail 1-0. Matt Carpenter will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. And a high strike there, 0-1. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's a fair ball.
Well, sometimes that's how these rallies start. A little fluke hit, and now they're in business to start things out.
Lee.
Michael Lee will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Let's go, Michael.
And Hamels loves to start guys with the change. That time it's good for a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there.
Well, you know, sometimes we forget about all that umpires go through down there. That's going to hurt for a while.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. A bare hand for one. Over to Howard, and indeed they get them both.
Wow, that is a very quick turn up the middle there. This is not a guy that you're going to double up all that often. But you see the good feed and then the strong return throw, and they're indeed able to roll him up.
Nate Walker will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
Come on, Walker.
Now here's a swing and another chance out there at second. And a diving effort, but this will just tip off his glove, and that's a base hit.
Now batting, number 16.
Number 16 will take his third shot at it now. He's 0 for 2 thus far here tonight. Runner goes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
We've already seen the ball's not really traveling all that well here tonight, so both these managers might start thinking, we got to shake it up a little here offensively. So they turn him loose here, and he's into scoring position with the stolen base.
2 out here and a runner at second. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, yeah, this is going to be a pitch in the dirt. And as a runner, it's hard sometimes to tell whether you should advance or not. But I think the catcher just lost sight of this thing just for a moment. And as soon as he reads that at second base, he's off for third.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. One left for the Cardinals, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Seventh inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Ryan Howard will come forward now to begin the seventh inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get two starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
All right, let's do this.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Now a ball hit hard toward first. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Yeah, and that would have been nice to get that tying run on base, and this ball's definitely hit hard enough. It's just right at his man.
Dominic Brown will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
You're nothing, Phillies.
And Wainwright able to get ahead with the breaking pitch for strike 1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, and if anything, he's looking stronger than ever here in this 7th inning.
Wainwright still putting up a 0 in the run column through 6 1/3. And a good strike 2 pitch there as he has to fight to push it foul to the left, so they'll try it again. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
2-2. Swing and a hard ground ball to third. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now, 2 away.
Well, as we take a look at the pitches by inning, that last one puts him at 91. So stamina will start to become a real factor here the further he goes along.
Chase Utley will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3-4-5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3-4-5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you got to figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Yadier Molina will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Catcher, Yadier Molina.
Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Well, the guy you see right there calling the shots has opted to roll with his starter here to begin his half of the 7th.
And that pitch count is a concern, so he may get the chance to finish this inning off and then call it a night.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1.
Base hit now.
Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
This for Utley at second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He doesn't really have a chance to set himself up, so this is all arm, but he makes it look routine.
Matt Adams will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Too low, 1-0. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. One run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Fouled back. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Another try at 2-2. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Boy, good patience to lay off the cutter there. 3-2.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Revere is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Well, I'll tell you what, this won't look like a whole lot in the box score, but anytime you can make a pitcher use up 8 pitches to get you out, you've done your job as a hitter.
Peter Borges will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only 1 walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
And you know, he's been the beneficiary of most of the calls here tonight, but I think that's one that he thought he should have had.
Here's Hamels now on 2-0. And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1.
And at the plate, if you've got an umpire helping you out, no reason to go after a borderline pitch on 2-0.
1 run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. I mean, he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't going to help.
Now a swing and a fly ball, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
And I may not know a whole lot about pitching, but what I do know is this is not the guy you want to be putting on base with a walk. That definitely puts the stolen base in order now with 2 away.
Adam Wainwright will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Here's the first pitch to him. And now here's a swing and a ground ball to third. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Cards leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. Marlon Byrd will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips.
Right fielder, Marlon Byrd.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100. Right on the corner, 2-2.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout, quickly 1 away.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. He's shut out intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Will Nieves will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. One out, nobody on. And low, it's a ball and a strike. That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2.
That's one of his best pitches tonight.
try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Carlos Ruiz will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
51, Carlos Ruiz.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
Took something off the curveball there. 76 miles an hour. It's 0-2.
When he starts leaving that curveball up, that's a sign he's getting a little tired out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitcher. He's going to get hurt.
Here's a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole, and he's going to reach here with 2 away. It's a base hit.
Yeah, the tying run's on base now with 2 outs, and who knows? If this next guy can put one in the gap, we could have ourselves a tie ball game.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound, and that will spell the end of the evening here for Adam Wainwright. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Jimmy Rollins is going to grab a bat now and hit for the pitcher Hamels.
Number 11, Jimmy Rollins.
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Line hard into left. Craig is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Philadelphia. They trail this one 1-0. Brad Lincoln is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Brad Lincoln.
Ronnie Cedeno is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Number 7, Ronnie Cedeno.
Alan Craig will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Alan Craig.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
The 1-1 home. Up high. 2-1 now. Now a ball hit hard but fouled as this one forces the third base coach to dance out of danger. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
If you're looking for a good way to add to a 1-run lead, a leadoff walk never hurts. Let's see how they want to play this from here.
Matt Carpenter will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. And he gets on top of this one and sends it on the ground to short. And this is through past the shortstop Cedeno for a base hit. And the runner will hold at second, so 2 on with nobody out. Michael Lee will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Bird moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
And the fact that they're playing no doubles defense might have helped him out right here. This is a much tougher play if he's at his regular depth, but he ranges back to put this one away.
Nate Walker will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. Low for ball 1. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
3-0 now. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Now the Cardinals are looking for that one key hit to maybe change their fortunes.
And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
And this could really be trouble now because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
B.J. Rosenberg will come on now really needing that double play ball as the bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Number 16 will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Goes the other way as this is line to left. Brown is there. Let's see if they test it. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now.
Wow, now that's just a tough break right there. If this gets down, it's 1 run, maybe even 2. But it was hit just a little bit too hard there, and it's sent back into the infield very quickly, forcing all 3 runners to hold right where they were.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit.
Crucial at-bat right there. And that's what they call delivering when the pressure's on, as they play 2 more here and move that lead to 3 now.
Matt Adams. We'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And this ball will be chopped foul. Now another 0-2. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Phillies 0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Paul Lee is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 15, Paul. Now playing first base and batting in the 9th spot, number 3.
Ben Revere will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the 9th, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
And the inning will begin with a fly ball out to straightaway right. Lee is there, and it's a picture-perfect beginning to the 9th inning for a pitcher. 1 pitch, 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he's holding down the top spot in the circuit here for the month of June. Kevin Franzen will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Now the second pitch of the inning is hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Yeah, this was going to be a tough play regardless. Once he has a little bit of trouble with it, forget it. This should be an infield single all the way.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and digging in, slugging first baseman Ryan Howard. First pitch coming. It hits the outside corner. It's strike one. Well, you credit Adam Wainwright with the victory, barring any late turnaround here. And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game.
Well, that's a hat trick for him now. His third strikeout in the game. And I think the one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to go down looking. That's almost like admitting you're beat. That's a sinking feeling in that guy's stomach there.
Dominic Brown will stand in as their last chance now. First pitch to him. First pitch is a slow knuckleball in there, 0-1. Two out with the man at first. And this will be a called strike two. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Philadelphia, good night.
Yeah, you know, this game kind of felt like it could have been played back in 1968. Very well played, very low scoring, very quick game, too. I'll tell you, I could go for a few more of these this year. That'd be okay by me.
One final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, the Cardinals were given an excellent starting pitching performance here by this man, Adam Wainwright. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a real good performance, as you'll see in his final line. He gave him 7 2/3 good innings, and he was definitely the difference in this one.
That'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Cardinals win it 3-0. Good night from St. Louis.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For Philadelphia, no runs. 5 hits. With 1 error. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Adam Wainwright. His record is now 9-0. The loss goes to Cole Hamels. He falls to 6-6. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout of 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.